Hey there, it's Dorleen. Welcome to my channel. So I'm doing a really quick video. I made this last minute request for a cake topper. Now my daughter and her friends are all turning 30 this year, and this is the first one of the year to start that. Anyhow, I cut all the pieces using the Cricut and just basically used a basic shape, which is that circle or that half circle. I found this skull balloon, which I thought was, I want to use the word super cute, but maybe not when describing a skull balloon. But my daughter wanted something that said death to my 20s or death to your 20s. So I just got a Old English style font, typed the words, and then centered them, cut them all out with my Cricut. Very simple. All the cardstock used is from Cut Cardstock, and I'll have the link down below in the information box, as well as a link to my blog, which will have closer pictures and also a picture of the topper on top of the store-bought cake. Now, they went to Vegas, so everything was bought like kind of last minute, and of course they didn't want the cake topper or anything to be big and elaborate because, you know, they're packing for their trip, not for the cake. Again, it was totally last minute, very simple, but also kind of goes to show you that, you know, not all of the projects need to be super fancy with all kinds of this and that. Now, I am using my tweezers and some liquid adhesive to adhere all of the letters. I was going to do a print and cut because I seem to really like those, but sometimes I feel like it's depending on what the look you want, it is okay to cut out each letter and adhere them, and I like the way this looked. So I had to add that white back layer because this was just a very simple skull balloon. But so I used the overlay button, and then instead of going to the right, which gives you that border basically, if you move your the size indicator, I guess, to the left, you can either do an inset or, and that's what I meant, offset, not I said overlay, but anyhow, so this one I kind of just kept it right in the center, so it was more like a base versus a shadow, and super easy to do with the Cricut. I did decide to do the eyes and the nose with a little bit of foam adhesive to raise that up a little bit. I've said before, when I do cake toppers, I like to do a lot of layers. It just adds more interest in the final design, especially when you're doing a three-dimensional type project like this. Again, super simple. A lot of, like I said, the offset, so that because the half circle was that white, and then I did an offset on that black, and then after adding everything, centering it, this and that, and this is all on Cricut Design Space when I'm designing, and then I grouped everything together, and then did that third offset, which is where it shows the shadow around where the balloon would be. I hope that all makes sense. I do have this project on Design Space, and it's shareable. So if you look up my name, Dorleen Durham, you can see any of the projects there. But again, super simple. All cardstock is from Cut Cardstock, and the paper that the words are attached to is actually a metallic paper. Now, as an afterthought, I wish I would have done that on that half circle because it's so pretty. All the information again is on my blog, and so I hope you click over there to get all the information or to link to where you can find these projects. I just threw in some or cut in half those coffee sticks. Now, I'm one of those people that yes, I'm one of those people that find free supplies wherever I go. So I gather coffee sticks, the stirrer sticks, because they're a nice weight and they're flat. And when I go to Starbucks or really any coffee place where they have some, I grab a couple extra. Now, I'm not talking handfuls because that's ridiculous, but you know, like 2 or 3, and then I keep them. And then over time, I have more. So, you know, again, free supplies. I also have clear ones, but I kind of use that when it's more of a, how do I say this? Like a professional event, something like that. Now, again, this was very last minute. request from my daughter. I mean, in fact, I think she gave me like 2 days, but I love a challenge, and I did not say no at all. I never even batted an eye. I was like, done. And of course, I love her friends to death. But anyhow, super quick, super fun. I hope you enjoyed this, and just kind of reminding you that if you're not already, please hit that subscribe button. I do post 2 videos a week. One is always scrapbooking, and the second is whatever it is I'm creating in the Command Center. The Command Center is the name of my craft room and also my blog, and you can find all kinds of projects like this on my blog. I have labels. You can go to Cricut projects, scrapbooking, card making, whatever it is that you're interested. But I do hope you like this video, and I hope this encourages you to make your own card topper and not worry that it needs to be super fancy and super creative. Something as simple as this is awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.